Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to get you hitting driver so much straighter. So today's video is going to cover up some of the things of why you might be slicing the ball and hitting drives a bit like this. So if you're someone who is sick of the trees on the right hand side, sick of hitting your ball out of bounds, this is the video for you. Couple of simple tips that's going to clear up how to close that club face and how to stop that out to in swing path. So stay tuned to the end of the video to make sure you see all the tips that are going to stop you slicing the ball. So let's get started. Why are you slicing your driver? So if we want to start hitting drives a bit more like this, little draws down the middle, there are two things that we need to work on. So golfers, the number one component that we need to try and change is the club face. If there's two things that we're working on, it's swing path and club face, but most importantly is that club face. If the club face is open to your swing path, whatever that may be, that is going to cause curvature from left to right. So anytime we come into the ball and the face is open to the path, whether that is an out to in path, whether that is an in to out path, that is going to cause curvature to the right. So that is the first thing we need to fix. We need to get away from that open face and we need to find a way to start closing the face to stop that curvature off to the right. Then the second element that we need to try and change is the swing path. So if you're someone who slices the ball, quite often you are swinging from out to in with the face open, and the bigger the difference between the swing path, that direction that you're travelling, so if we go 10 degrees across the ball with a face that's 5 or 6 degrees open to that path, that is going to get us a lot of curvature. Way more than, say, 2 degrees out to in, and the face is only 1 or 2 degrees open to the path. That ball would have a lot less curvature on it. So even if this video gets you the face less open and you swing less out to in, your ball is going to go a lot straighter than what it has been. So my number one drill for this, and it covers both club face and swing path, is putting your left hand on the grip of the club, which closes off your shoulders, it points them more to the right, and start to get the feeling of, whilst keeping your shoulders in the same position, trying to roll your right forearm. So we're going here and we're going to try and roll and rotate that right forearm. And if we think of that as a representation of the face, the more we roll it, the more we close the club face, which is, as we've said, that is a really, really good thing that we want to hit straighter drives. But also keeping these shoulders closed, and what I mean by that is not spinning out, not going this way, then we've also got a chance of hitting the inside of the ball. So this is a really good feeling. If you want to try and hit a draw, if you want to try and be less across the ball, this is a great feeling. So you close that off, even hold a ball in your right hand and try and twist and rotate that right hand as much as you possibly can and really get the feeling of going here. So even place the club down in front of the ball, pop that there, and really try and feel that you're going to come from the inside, your hands coming in from the inside, and the right arm, forearm, is really going to start to rotate and twist over. And it almost feels like you are going to turn and shake hands with the target, as opposed to a lot of slicers who don't have enough forearm rotation. They tend to leave that club face open, as opposed to roll and rotate those forearms, which is going to help us get that better club face position. So that is a really, really good one to do. So let's give that a try. Club down in front of the ball. I've got a ball here and I'm going to just throw that towards the target, the screen, something. Really just try and get the feeling of doing that. Another drill that you can do, you can try this with one hand. So you could have your left hand out and try and hit some balls with your right hand only. Hold that forearm out and just hit some shots, feeling like that hand rolls over. And you can see there, we got a little bit of right to left flight because we rolled that club face closed. So this is a really good drill to feel the face closing over, but also not spinning those shoulders, which definitely causes a lot of out to in swipe across paths. So that is going to really help you golfers hit the ball a lot straighter if you're struggling with that slice. So that is really going to help you golfers struggling with a big slice, so make sure that you try out that drill. And even use that, take that to the driving range, take that to the golf course, find out how much you need to close that face in order to stop that big left to right curvature. Change the club face first, then you can start working on the swing path. We're going to set up, I'm going to really go for some right to left, really feel that those forearms start to rotate this way. They're really going to close over as much as possible. There and roll, there and roll. Imagine your right palm goes to the floor, your left badge goes to the floor, and we're really going to work on that rotation to close the face. So, setting ourselves up, we're not going to have the ball too far forward. I want it inside the left heel for you. The more we put it forward, the higher the chance of swinging out to in. So don't put that ball too far forward in an effort to hit up on the ball. You're already going to do that by having some tilt, turning your body really well. So don't put the ball too far forward because that could definitely cause an out to in path. And we don't want that. So if we can get a good path and we can get this face closing over, you're going to hit it so much straighter. So inside the left heel, no further forward than that. I'm going to close off those shoulders slightly. They point slightly right of my feet. Roll those forearms and imagine shaking hands with the target. So here, roll, twist, close, get some right to left on that golf ball. And just try and do as much as you can. If it moves too much right to left, you can ease off on it. But I would rather you overdo this than not do it at all, because once we start to see that you can close the face and get rid of the curvature, that's when you can start working on the swing path. There's no point in coming from the inside if you're going to still leave the face open, because it's still going off to the right. So we need to fix the face first, then work on the swing path. So give this a try, work on that one-handed drill there. Think about shaking hands with the target, and that forearm rotation is going to get you hitting the ball much straighter than what you have been. So slicers, give this a try. If you're looking for any future coaching, one thing that you can do, if you go down to the video description, there's a link for my profile on Skillist. If you click that link, follow me, I will give you a free swing analysis so that we can get some individual help for you. So if you're interested in any coaching, click the description down below. We've got a Skillist link for a free online swing review, and there's another link to a newsletter so you get free golf tips weekly. So give it a try, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, make sure that you smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel to get all upcoming golf tips and reviews, and don't forget that little notification bell so you're first to know about them.